What's going on, people? I am finally back from vacation. It's been a long 2 weeks. We did a lot of traveling. We drove to Montreal from Philadelphia. It was a long 8-hour drive. Then we drove through Toronto. We drove to Niagara. We stayed there. Then we drove home, and it was a long 5 days of driving through Canada. Had a great time. Love Montreal. Just love Canada in general. 99% of the people were really nice. You still get a couple of jerk-offs anywhere you go, but overall, great experience. I highly recommend Montreal if you've never been. Beautiful city, clean, just a really nice place to visit. I have a couple of video clips to show you from there of me annoying my family, and I'll put that at the end of the video. But right now I want to get right back to talking about the Jeep. So I'm in the Elantra, obviously. I had to borrow this today to take a ride over to Custom Coatings, take a look at it. And Joe wasn't around. He just had a new baby. Congrats to Joe. Great guy, him and his wife. I really appreciate all the work he's done for me. He wasn't there today, but his cousin Jay was, and he's the painter. And Jay is awesome at his craft. I can't stress that enough. I don't recommend anybody that I don't feel confident in putting my name behind because of my Irish pride. I wouldn't recommend somebody and then find out later somebody else was unhappy with it, because that would make me feel like crap. So I can tell you 100%, if you go and use Jay, or, you know, for paint or body work or custom coatings, that you're going to be very happy with that. So I walked in, I saw Jay, and I talked to him for a little bit. The hood was stripped, or it was almost finished. The bumper was stripped and pretty much almost ready for paint. He's going to paint the bumper tomorrow. And here's a quick video of walking around to show you where it's at right now. Check this out. So here's the hood getting all stripped down and locked out. Remember, we had all the little pit marks in there. Jay's got it all nice and smooth again. This thing will be ready for paint in about another day. If you remember last year when he did it, it looked like a mirror. It was so immaculate. But unfortunately, Sorona gave us this hood and it wasn't completely cured yet. So the heat from the sun and the engine kind of warped it a little bit. So we're getting it back in order. If you need any paint work or body work, contact Joe at Custom Coatings, and his cousin Jay is amazing with doing this. So that's the hood, and he's already got the bumper done. Bumper is all smoothed down, ready to go, ready for paint. It'll look immaculate. I mean, you won't even be able to tell that it didn't come like this when it's finished. And there you go. Any questions or concerns, give me a comment below or talk to Joe at Custom Coatings and he'll set you up. So that's where it's at. That's basically prepped and ready to go. The bumper's going to be painted tomorrow from what he told me. He should get to the hood on Tuesday, and everything should be wrapped up, bolted back on, and ready to go out of there Thursday, Friday at the latest. I still have to get the headlights put on. And I have to give Brian over to Lee Custom Lighting a call about that to find out what's going on with the headlights. The headlights are done. We're not waiting for the headlights to be finished. A couple of people have asked me, you know, what I was having done to the headlights again, and there is a version 2, a Flow Series DRL boards version 2 that are out, and it's a new lighting point, the best way to describe it. The old headlights, the old DRL boards, the pattern started in the middle of the boards and they went out like this, if you can follow along. But now we have them starting from one corner and ending in the other. It just looks more, I don't know, natural or right for sequential lighting. Now I get it. There are a lot of you out there that don't give a crap about LEDs or custom lighting. And I always preface these type of conversations with, I understand some of you don't like it, to each their own. I did it for car shows. It is completely legal. No, you cannot drive around with them on. That would be illegal. You can have them on for car shows. A lot of people don't understand that. However, you can have the sequential turn signals operate on amber. Completely legal. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but there are a lot of people out there that don't understand this. The headlights function completely normal without them on. Okay, you can turn them off and turn them on at the click of a button. They were done specifically for car shows. I get a lot of comments by people who do like custom LED and light work, and kids like them. You know, it's something for them to look at the car shows. That's it. If you don't like them, save me your comments. If you do, check out Brian over at Elite Custom Lighting. He's your guy for getting them done. That's all I'll say about that. But here's what he did for me so far, and this is in the corner of your screen. That's the just the DRL ribbons with the DRL boards.
Red light camera reported ahead.
So I'm pulling in the target right now, people, so I have to just pay attention to where I'm going. So that is where we're at right now. Now we're going to get the headlights back within a couple of days. Brian's going to come down to Joe's shop. He's going to install them. We were waiting on a potted module, waterproof module, to replace the SRT badge that I got from Lighting Trends. It's also Flow Series, and that also controlled my fuel rail covers, the custom lighting we have in there. Again, there are people that don't like the lighting, so you can just tune me out on this. But we're waiting on a waterproof module to replace the one that I had in there, because that one failed on me and needs to be replaced. Bumper, hood, and then we're also waiting on let's see, we're just waiting on this one other part, but that's it. So everything should be wrapped up in a couple of days. Like I said, I've been away for a couple of weeks. There's not going to be any ProCharger updates and probably until next week. I should have the vehicle back on Friday at the latest. I got to make an appointment to go over to Dunfab Motorsports. My rims that were replaced, that were damaged, the insurance had taken care of them. And if anybody's wondering how could your insurance company pay for aftermarket wheels, simple: keep your receipts. They'll pay for anything as long as you got receipts for your vehicle. At least Geico did. Joe from Solis Racing Group down in Florida, thank you again, brother. I appreciate all your hard work. You are an asset to the community. And if you don't know who Joe from Solis Racing Group is, check him out at solisracinggroup.com. He is the one I got my Eibach lowering springs from, my M652 Avant-Garde wheels, corner of your screen if you want to take a look at them, in a smoked mirror finish. SRT Ninja, if you know who he is, he was my inspiration. The guy is a detailer, and he's actually an American Ninja Warrior. Cool dude. I've never met him, but I do follow his work, and he helps a lot of people out. He also makes cutouts for your taillights in Laminex, I believe. I don't want to be quoted wrong, but I believe it's in Laminex. But he sells a kit. Another asset to our community in general. Good dude. But thanks again to Joe. For my wheels are sitting at Dunfab Motorsports. Chase called me the other day and let me know, hey Ron, they're ready. So now I have to wait for a couple more days for the new wheels to come in, the actual rubber. I ordered a couple more Lionheart tires. I just wasn't confident that the wheels that were involved in the damage didn't have some radial, some of the bands could have been, you know, screwed up in there. I didn't want to put them back on. I didn't feel safe doing that. So I ordered 2 more tires. We're waiting on those, and then hopefully by Saturday I'll have my wheels back on. It's been a really long month with all this work, and I'm just glad I'm back. Traveling, like I said, I spent 5 days in Canada. I came back 2 days of trying to organize all this work for the vehicle. I can't stress enough how much Joe over at Custom Coatings has helped me. Great dude. And in the midst of having his first child, so he's really going out of the way to help out. So 2 days home, and then we went right down to Florida for a week, and we just got back. Now I'm going to show you a couple of videos of a couple clips of when we were in Canada and in Florida. Now it's 8 minutes in, minus some editing that I'm going to be doing. So if you're still watching this, I'd watch those video clips, because contained in those clips later on there's going to be a question about something that you're going to see, and that's how you're going to be able to win money for August. I'm doing my August giveaway. I'm just going to ask a question in one of my next couple of videos coming up of what you saw coming up. You follow? And if this is all new to you, I do a giveaway every month. I give back to those of you that support me. I make about $500 to $600 a month, and I give about half back to you guys and girls who support me. And there's nothing really needed to win except subscribe to the channel, right? And then join our Facebook group. You have to have Facebook, and you got to be 18 or older, okay? No kids. Join our Facebook group, and it's East Coast Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. Now, I'm going to put something in one of those videos coming up in the next couple of days, maybe next week, that's going to refer back to what you're going to see in a minute. And when I do, I'll tell you in that video, send me a message with the answer to what I ask you, and that's how you're eligible, and I'll give you your entry number. And then in about 2 weeks, I'll be doing the giveaway, and I'll be giving away $100 here, $100 there. I do it every month. That's it, people. That's all I really have for you today. If you have any questions for me, shoot me a message below, and I'll talk to you later. I'm out. So what I'm going to show you is that I have an imaginary string that's going to work. Okay, all you have to do, don't give me your rolly eyes. Focus on my nose. No, focus on my nose. Okay, just keep watching my nose, right? Watching my nose. All right, so I have an imaginary string here. You all keep watching my nose. All right, so I'm going to wet one end, I'll put it in your ear. Okay, keep watching my nose. I'm going to take the other end, I'll pull it out. Give me your hand down here. All right, you're going to hold it. Okay, all right. Now go ahead and pull it out.
I told you I was going to smack you because I knew something was coming up.
Works, right?
It's the perfect vehicle for people.
Go ahead, fill them in.
I will. I'm going to ask them. You know what my favorite card game is of all time? Poker. What?
We tried this. Like,
Who doesn't like poker? Oh,
24/7.
poker.
Oh my
Poker's
God.
my favorite game
Would you
ever.
die?
I'm having a blast down here in Florida.
If he dies, he dies. It's happening.
What's over there?